So hi everyone, welcome to the course and let's wrap up the CSS portion with Tailwind CSS. So what is Tailwind? Why do we use it? You might have heard also about Tailwind that it is in the hype. So what it is? It is the framework of CSS which we use. There were Bootstrap also, but currently the Tailwind is in market. Why so? Because with the help of Tailwind, we are able to do fast, efficient apps. We are able to make code efficient. So how? We'll see that. So basically, we don't need to memorize anything. Whatever we want to use it, we come to this document and we use it. With React, this is more efficient because we have a package of Tailwind included inside that. Right? But if you are using only HTML CSS, then we need to look into how we can use that CSS with the help of Tailwind. So Tailwind is basically, this is a document, look into that if you want to start it with Tailwind. So you can see that it will work with your all HTML file, JavaScript component and other templates. So basically the classes are already defined. You just need to use that class. Okay, for example, if you want to use it in your HTML, how you will do that? You will add this CDN link. So this is the whole documentation. You can go to this and you can check out how you can implement the things. Okay, so there is already Tailwind things going on. Okay, so see over here, there are components, there are documentation, and you will see that some things are already implemented. You just need to copy the code and use it. For example, you have cards already created. Okay, so this kind of card is there. You have this styling of card. See, you have 3 cards like this. So what you can do is you already have the code. You can just take it from here. See, get the code. You will click on get the code and you'll get the code. So you don't need to write the code, everything. You just copy it and paste it. Okay. Also, so you have seen this. You can go to this components. Oh, it will take some time. So go to documentation. You will get whole of the document that how you can include it if you want to include it in your any of the project. But we are using CDN because we have not included React or we are not working on Node right now. We'll learn that in our React topic. So let's copy this thing and I want to add tailwind.html and put here this thing, and your script you need to include it similarly. Here it is. Okay, and we did that. After that, you are good to go. Now the thing I want to show you is right over here, text. Come to this. So you can see that there are all the properties which you need. But before that, let's open this particular page. Okay, we have this document. Let's suppose I added this thing and welcome to Tailwind CSS page creation. Okay, I did this thing and it is there. You can notice the font. The font is changer. So you want to know that which font is this. Just go back to your this thing and let me just do one thing is this one. Hover on this, click on this and hover on this. So you'll see the font size is 16 pixel and sans serif is used. Okay, but you can change. But how you will change this? See, you will go over here. Here you have to put a class. How? You have to just follow the documentation. Just go over here. See, the class is written. So if you want to make this bold, I want to make it bold. So text to XL. You'll see that this is, the font is bigger now. So 2XL means now go to text. Search over here text. see, here it is the text. What you can do is go to text color. There is a text color, but what we want is font size. So this is a font size. Text XM means that your font size is going to be 0.75 rem, where your 1 rem is equals to 16 pixel. So it is going to be 12 pixel, and line height is going to be 1 rem. Line height means the spacing, the length of the height of the letters. Okay, so when you will say LG, that means its size going to be reduced, because I was using 2XL. 2XL was this 24 pixel. Earlier I gave 24 and now I am using is 18 pixel. See, so this is how you can add. So if I want to add a color, so how I will do that? I can just go with 00. It is already there. So let's have B, C, F to 1. So I'm just adding random things. So see, this color is applied to this, and there are already some palettes defined over here, like text red 300. It's red, so its color is going to be red. So if you want to make it more darker, you can go with this thing. So see, this is how you can add your any of the background or any of the text color. So in here, if you go to text color, so it must be in the, see, text color, you will click, you will say that all the palettes are available over here. You can choose any one and you can go with that thing. Let's suppose I want to use something like this color. Let's suppose violet 800. So let's copy this and put it over here. So this is your color. And if you want to make it bold, how you will do that? Font bold. That means it is going to be 700. So check your font style, font weight. Bold means font weight is 700. Now see, it is 700. Now I want it to be 3XL so that it is larger. So it will be large. If you want to give it a background color, so put BG. I want to give it some PC 56 F2. If it is any color, see, it is there. So let's go with black only. Okay, see, so it is like this. If you want to add a padding, you will say PY, that means from top and bottom it is going to add your padding. So you don't need to do, you don't have to do anything. You just need to go and check this and you have to include it. So this is how you can see we created this. So 10 is more. Let's add this, and to X means from left and right. I want it to be 6 pixel. So this is how you can do or apply Tailwind. So let's suppose I want to go with some section where I have some image. Okay, so for image, you can just directly put your XYZ image over here. So .png, obviously full name. So your image will be here. So if you want to put height to this, put a class and put H as 20 if you want to use the numbering. But if you want to specify your own, go with 30 VOH. So that means it is going to be 30 VOH. Okay. So let's add some. If you want to add width also, you can specify width as, let's suppose, 40 pw. So it is going to be 40 VW. So I think according to the height, it is a little much. Go with 30. Yeah, so it is perfect. Now let's come with paragraph. So you can go with lorem. Yeah. So you can just word wrap it. So see, this is the div. There is image and paragraph inside it. So let's add a class of flex if you want to make the elements inline. So it will be like this. So you want to make it a little down, put padding Y 20. So it will be like this. So if you want to add space, so space from Y is 10. So it will be taking space from Y10. So I'm not using grid. So let's go with this is the div. So put a margin of Y. So it will be like this. Okay. So padding X is 10. Okay. See, it's like this. So if you want to add some more things, like you want to add a footer, so add your div and go with a paragraph. Okay, this is a footer. Okay, so you will put a class name where you will give a bg of bg. Okay, put a gray, gray, gray. Here it could be 900. So it will be more darker. See, it is like this. And this text, you need a white class name. Text as you will put ff. Okay, so it will be white color. So, but you want this height to be 10 VH. Okay, so it will be bigger. And you want this come to end, so you will put margin top. You want 20, so it will be 20 pixel from the top. But if you want to specify your own, just go with 10 rem. See, it is like this. If you will say 15, it is going to be at the end of the screen. So 15 is bit bigger. Go with 12. Fine. It's fine. Okay, so this is your footer. If you want the text to be in center, so you will say text center. So text will be in the center, and if you want padding, you can put from Y10. Okay, and you can also go with 5. So this is how you can use your Tailwind to create your all the websites. Okay, so you don't have to do anything. You just have to go inside the tag and you have to put your inline CSS. Okay, so this is how you can use your Tailwind to create any web page. You can, if you want to add anything else, you can do that also. So for example, you'll see when you will inspect it and you will decrease this particular thing. So this is going to be responsive. If you feel it is not responsive, you can do that. Let's suppose if you want to, on this small screen size, you want to decrease it. So for XM, this is the small screen size. So text you can go with is text SM. Okay, so the text will be smaller on small screen sizes. Go on this, or let's suppose I want to specify it by my own. So I want to go with 12 pixel. So why it is not working? Because we have not defined it as that what is screen size. That will see that how you can, in the React course will see how we can do that. But over here you will see that there is mid screen, large screen. See, so it, let me just show you. So now on the larger screen, let's go to responsive. You'll increase it you'll see that this is smaller. That means mid is having some range. So to mid, you'll go with this, and apart from mid, 12 pixel. That means apart from mid screen, you are going to, that means below 7, 68 pixel, you can have 12 pixel your CSS. Above that will be there. Above that, your 3XL will be there. Okay, so see, now it is 12 pixel. This is how you can define for screen also. So I hope you have understood how Tailwind works. So thank you so much everyone. Let's meet for next module.